about the number of software testers in India. Do we know how many software testers, so where software testers as a role, how many software testers are in India? Any guesses? 5 to 10 lakhs? Will it be 5 to 10 lakhs software testers? Any contradictions? 2 lakhs. I think pretty close, 150,000 software testers in India. And the industry is still short by 20,000 software testers. They are not able to find those extra 20,000 software testers. And by 2020, when India is expected to garner 80% of the outsourced software testing world, so we'll be short by 30,000 software testers. So that gives us some point to ponder that where we are and how much importance software testing is will be having in our lives. As Rex mentioned, that the world is more quality conscious now, and that's good news. And if we have grown at a rate of 20 to 25%, mind it is software testing which is growing at 20 to 25% in India, at a time when economics and the financial world are not doing so well. Just imagine when the things make a turnaround. So it suits us. It suits us if we are growing at 25% when the economy is not doing well. Maybe it suits us. So it suits the software testing world. I'm trying to draw a correlation between economics and software testing. So now, as far as this conference is concerned, after this talk, we'll have this hall divided into two. So kindly have all your kits with you when you go for tea and coffee break. We also request all the lightning talk speakers to be at the registration desk so that they can help you out in their lightning talks. So let me talk in brief about what is in store for you today and tomorrow. So we have 4 fantastic tracks lined up. So we have Coordinate 1. So once this division is made, this hall becomes Coordinate 1, and the other hall becomes Coordinate 2. So Coordinate 1 is where the leadership track will happen. So in this leadership track, you have a lot of talks on strategy and test leadership. So those who are at senior executives or want to reach there, so we have some fantastic topics lined up, right from strategy to balanced scorecard, usage of balanced scorecard in test strategy, to mindset and what it needs to be, what it takes to be a tester. So we have topics like these. Then we have test in action track. Testing in action is a more hands-on. It's at the execution level. So you have a lot of demos and presentations happening. Then we have emerging technologies. Rex mentioned these are some of the challenges, and these are some of the trends that we see which are growing. So if you see the 20,000 shortage in software testers in India, it is primarily on the technology. It's primarily technology-driven shortage that we have. So that is where you can take advantage of in understanding how emerging technologies are playing a role in software testing, and how those can be leveraged to help you in growing to help you to grow in your career. And then we have the last track, which is innovation, where we have encouraged end user companies to come and talk about the innovations that they have done within their organizations. And we'll have consultants as speakers, so they will listen and they will try to learn from some of those things. And also end user companies will be telling about challenges that they are facing. So it's a good opportunity to understand the industry trends. So these are the 4 tracks. Wisely use these tracks. Maybe you can just tick the tracks that you want to attend, tick the sessions, so that will make your life easier. We also have some fantastic exhibition stalls. So we have 2 stalls which are giving you some free vouchers for certification courses. One is, of course, from UNICOM, and the second is from Verity. So as a company, UNICOM believes that training should be free, and we are striving towards it. So the training should be absolutely free. So the world is moving where the price of trading is coming down, and very soon I'm sorry if there are a few trainers here, but I think that's a good news for them, because what the expectation is not just about training. As Rex said, it is about enhancing your knowledge, and training should be a stepping stone to enhance your knowledge. So the world is moving. When we started, it was classroom-based training, then it moved to e-learning. Now it has emerged as simulation-based training. So it is the simulation-based training where you create the actual environment of software testing and then make people test. That's where the industry is moving, where big data testing is being done on big data. So it's not just Gyan, but it's actual simulation-based testing. We have stalls from Indian Testing Board, where you can get discount vouchers in case you are interested in getting certified in ISTQB. We have stalls from IBM. I am proud and happy to announce that IBM is launching their new rational version at World Conference Software Testing, and feel free to interact with them and get a first taste of rational software that IBM has. We'll be having a separate track from IBM where a demonstration of the new rational software will also be shown, first time in India. Apart from the stalls, we also have lightning talk. Now, there was a rationale behind having lightning talk. When we set out call for papers, at that time we received over 2,000, we got over 2,000 responses. And the kind of papers and the kind of the work that software testers were doing around the world, it was mind-boggling. It was very difficult for us and our advisory panel to select those 40 speakers that we have selected finally. But there were other fantastic speakers who just couldn't make it. So we thought, let's give them a chance. So Lightning Talk is a space where they will be talking about their ideas about their products, about the new testing framework that they think should be implemented in most organizations, about some of the things that they have tried, they have tasted success in that. So feel free to listen to those lightning talks. So we have a slotted lightning talk during tea and coffee break. So you will find somebody with a whiteboard talking about it. So don't think that it is they are selling you Airtel phone, or they are trying to sell you some other thing. It's actually very hands-on software, very passionate talk on software testing. So that's on lightning talk. So let me talk about something which we did for the first time in India. Taking inspiration from, and that idea came when IPL was going on. And we thought, let's do something like IPL for software testers. And then emerged the idea of ITL, Indian Testing League. And when we launched it, we never expected, we were not prepared for the kind of response that we would get. We got 15,000 inquiries from all over the world for Indian Testing League. And we didn't have the infrastructure to conduct online exams. So we had to very quickly find out the best technology. And then in round 1 and round 2, we had over 5,000 software testers from 25 different countries playing Indian Testing League. Out of that, today in the semifinals, which will happen today, we have 200 software testers. Not all of them are present here because they are preparing, they are going through all the books, some of the books that Rex has written. So they are going through all the books, they are memorizing, they are preparing, and you will see that at 4 o'clock they will be here. So this Indian Testing League, we are doing it in collaboration with KPMG. Fantastic response. The winners get an iPad mini prize as well as a platinum certificate, and they will be coveted as most intelligent tester in India, even though we have participants from other countries as well. But this was primarily an Indian Testing League. So we are branding it as most intelligent tester in India. So those who did not know about it, or those who missed it, may have to apply next year. So that was about Indian Testing League. We were just, we were very pleasantly surprised with the kind of participation we saw. The kind of success that IPL saw, we got some taste of that success with Indian Testing League. So this was the first edition. So that hopefully next year we can do this. And the plan is that UNICOM organizes this conference around the world. So next one is in Singapore, then in London, and then we will organize a Champions League. So we'll get the winners of Indian Testing League, we'll make them fly to the destination where we'll be holding the Champions League, and we'll find out the most intelligent software tester in the globe. So that will be the winner of Champions League. So we're trying to create some kind of excitement. It's actually fun. Those who gave the test, they responded. It was actually fun. You know, they were suddenly, you know, they came out in the middle of a meeting with their counterpart in other cities, and then they gave the test, and it was a good break for them when they gave that online test. So, but this today's semifinals is it's more of a written test. So out of that 5 top teams, so each team has 2 persons, 5 teams will qualify for finals. So be ready to cheer for them. So finals happens tomorrow here and at Cornet 1. So be ready to cheer for them. We have over 50 companies playing in semifinals today. Let's see which company, you know, comes, because most of these nominations we got from companies, and that was a second surprise. We thought testers would come, but those companies who nominated their testers to participate in Indian Testing League. So that shows the kind of, you know, the trust on the corporate quiz that we have created. So on that note, I would like to discuss about the next generation survey that we have in line for you. I think some of you already have it in front. I saw some of you already, you know, answering it. I would like to invite Mr. Prashant, Director of KPMG. We wanted, when we envisaged the World Testing Conference together, we wanted to come up with a white paper that we can publish globally about the strength of Indian software testing, about what has taken us to reach this stage and what is required to go to the next stage. So we have, you know, we are a good bunch of software testers. We need to become great bunch of software testers. So this is a step in one direction. So I'll ask Prashant to share his thought and the planning that has gone behind this survey. Prashant.
Yeah, good morning everyone. Great to be here in the testing conference. Just to set the context of this survey that we are doing, along with UNICOM, I think all of us have been breaking systems in and out, so it should be pretty easy for you to get this survey done. It's not going to take much of time. So what we thought was, I think as a community we are all assembled here, and we need to get the trends within this community. As to Rex talked about the investment, talked about next generation testing, where is investments going to happen. So I think what we wanted to capture from this survey was about what you all feel about the testing in India and globally as well. So that's what we wanted to capture. From this, what we are going to do is, we are going to take up the results of it. We are going to analyze within the next day. And tomorrow, before the panel session that's going to be in the evening, we are going to present the finding of it. So you're going to get a glimpse of what, as a community, we have given different ratings on. So we're going to analyze the data and present it to you by tomorrow. So that's exactly. I think a lot of people do take survey, and you get paid for these surveys to take this. We are not going to promise any payment here. So if you kind of put your email address in the end of it, I think we're going to get the report out to you. The other aspect is, we want you to take this survey right now itself, actually. And we did some statistical calculation of how much time it takes. It precisely takes about 4 minutes to just, so don't be rushed up into completing in 4 minutes. If it takes a bit more time, it's absolutely okay. So don't worry about it. The other aspect is, I think if you don't know an answer to a question, we don't want you to answer it, because I think it'll skew the figures. So if there is an aspect which you don't even bother about, I think you don't not aware of, just leave that aspect itself. First, I wanted to check, is there somebody not having the questionnaire with them? Is somebody? Oh,
it's there inside the bag that
it is given. Inside the bag.
We have spare survey questions as well. So, sir, you do not have survey questions with you? Okay.
Oh, it was tested completely. I think everybody have. That's very good. And at the top right, there is a few check boxes. One is your role. It could be a tester, test lead, test manager, consultant, business analysts, some are in the sales side, you can put the others for the sales side. Organization type, for example, IT services, GIC or captive, or consultant, product companies like Microsoft, or you want to put that, SAP, IT divisions and others. And I am formally, Rex talked about certification, but if you are formally certified for any testing one, ISTQB or CST or any of them, please do say a tick mark on that. Those are the only information that we need at the top, just to analyze the data. So, yeah, yes.
So those who have completed the survey can go. So this is the end of our session. It will lead to tea and coffee break, and we'll meet at 11 o'clock, and you will see this hall divided. So kindly hand over the paper at the UNICOM stall, which is near the gate. So you have, you can hand it over to the UNICOM professionals.
Yeah, take your time, no problem.
Yes. No hurry. I'm so glad that, no one is peeping at others' answer to, fill up the survey. So. There's a request to all the lightning speakers to meet Vargas. He's here. So kindly meet him so that he can help you out in planning out your lightning talk sessions.